welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope everyone is having a fantastic Wednesday and a beautiful, beautiful Halloween was given to you guys, if that's what you celebrate, if that's what you do. We are in November and so much exciting stuff is going to be happening, not only for the channel, but also we're getting to that holiday time, so I hope you can enjoy yourself with loved ones. But I digress. We are here for some news. Some would call it a leak, some would just call it some information. We have new kits that are coming from The Sims, if you had seen. Some say it was a leak. It was in the notes for the update. So, I mean, I don't think they really put too much emphasis on announcing these two kits, kind of like they did before. I think it was kind of like, hey, let's just tell them, and here it is. And, you know, it was just kind of put out there. So we're going to look into the new kits. If you have not heard, we have a Pastel Pop Kit and some information on that Pastel Pop Kit, so you want to stay tuned for that. And then also we have Everyday Clutter Kit that will be coming out. We saw the first pictures of it, and just by going by the names of it, by not even seeing them yet, Pastel Pop clearly is going to be very pastel-y colors. Think of very pinks, greens, blues, and very, not exactly bright, but you know, pastel. And Everyday Clutter, when I first even heard the name, I was thinking more of, oh my gosh, will I not have to use debug as much? As much is the key there, because I use debug a lot. I'm a clutter freak, so this pack will probably be a pack that I am definitely most interested in and really going to pull towards that. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look, a little bit, dive deeper into that and the juicy information that I have to give you about the Pastel Pop Kit, which if you don't know, then you'll definitely want to stay in and listen for that. But let's take a little bit closer look into our kits that we have. I am over on the Sims community, and I will link them down below so you can have access to them. This is where I get a lot of the information. A lot of things come through between their website, Instagram, and Twitter, so you definitely want to follow them. So the Everyday Clutter Kit, this is what we're looking at. A description and key features are craft spaces that look loved and lived in, which is definitely mine. Everyday Clutter Kit, tell the stories of your Sims personalities through scattered items related to their hobbies, related to their hobbies and daily lives, like used coffee cups, stacked magazines, and beauty supplies. If that does not scream me, then I don't know what does. And that's exactly what I use my clutter for when I go to the debug. When I think of a lived-in space, I just feel like no matter how clean you are, at some point you have the stack of dishes sitting there, you have your magazines, you have your makeup all over right after getting ready. The kit features, it's personal. You'll have cell phone cases and Sims' favorite colors, a stack of books, games, played off to the side in your living room, creative displays of pictures. This collection includes tons of small personal touches. Show and tell, scattering used coffee cups. They got it. If you're a big fan of caffeine or adding makeup and jewelry boxes to the top of the dresser, also me. This is a kit that's most likely definitely me. So we're going to zoom in a little bit closer onto these official images. So it looks like we have some clutter clearly around here. We have our coffee mugs. Oh, they have the tea bag. I love that. I love that for me. And it looks like I'm seeing a lot more workout gear. We have a kettlebell, a wrapped up yoga mat. I'm loving the wrapped up yoga mat because I'm obsessed with my Sims doing yoga, because I love yoga, and especially going to my yoga gym. So I'm really excited about that. And it looks like we have more. Is that a water mug? Like a water bottle? That is, yeah, my gym's gonna look a lot better. It looks like we'll all have proper cell phones. If you ever saw on Debug, we had a remote control. And I want to say that we did have, I don't think we did have a phone. We had like a wireless phone that you would have in your house, like a landline phone, if anyone knows what that is. A landline wireless phone. But now we'll be able to set down cell phones and car keys. We don't even technically have cars. Let's pretend. Why would you do that? Like, personally, I will use it. I know for a fact I will use it and put it in the little dish by the door in the foyer, you know. But come on, can we have cars, please? That's all I ask for. Is that too much to ask for? I love the glasses. This is like I don't know if this is a charging dock for your smartwatch. That's nice. That's nice. We get a little bit more hanging items of purses on the wall. I do love that. I don't remember these fish. Have we always had that? That has to be, or I just don't pay attention. I don't remember. Remember that dancing and singing fish that you would put on your wall? I think it was the bass fish that sang, "Don't worry, be happy." Or it's just me. My dad had that fish, and my kids absolutely loved it when they were younger. Absolutely loved it. But looking in here, like the clutter is definitely something that's just going to make these spaces lived in more. I'm excited about that. I love that there's a, there's a tape in here. Okay, us older simmers are going to notice that. The younger ones are going to be like, what? What is that? That's for us. That is for us. Thank you. I feel good about that. All right, our second picture here, we're noticing... Okay, we have our key, our car keys and our phone are on the floor while we're doing push-ups. That's perfectly fine. These shoes on the shoebox. Yes, ma'am. Yes, please. I need that. I need more shoe decor. Yes, yes, yes. I love how in both the pictures we have the kettlebell and the yoga mat. And like some of the things just used repeatedly. The jewelry hang-up cases, this ring light. I personally have a ring light similar to that for my makeup. So that is very speaking of me. So I appreciate that. I've noticed the glasses laying around a couple times. A pen and a coffee mug. Sticky notes and pens. All me. 100% me. I'm trying to really like look at everything, but I know I'm missing things. So if there's anything that you notice that I have missed, definitely comment down below. What are some of the clutter pieces that you see yourself gravitating towards and using? I thought we had saw... Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe I didn't see... yeah, I'm seeing things. I didn't see anything. Nothing. It's nothing. The basketball and the hat rack. I love that for sporting events, for sport spaces, and you know, for the sport heads like that. That's something else that we have. But yeah, I like the clutter items are something that I would personally be okay with, and completely just like, okay, this is for me. This works. All the things. So being able to have a little bit more clutter for me means that, one, I'll probably spend more on decorating. Two, I like that it's a little bit more accessible than debug, because debug can be a little stressful and a little too much because it has a lot going on. And even if you have the mod by Twisted Mexi that kind of organizes debug, it can still just, like I said, be a little much of trying to find it. So I know a lot of people that stir away from debug. So I totally get it. But being able to have a little bit more clutter, like, I wish they would just put all the clutter in the correct spaces and we didn't have to have the debug, you know, so it would be nice. So let's take a little bit closer look at the actual items that are coming with it. So there may be something that we missed that we didn't see in the picture. So we're going to zoom in on the preview of the new build items for this pack. Okay, so this is our everyday clutter kit. And, you know, we noticed the workout gear, the headphones. I was going to mention that, and I was like, oh, the headphones, I'm pretty sure that one's new. The sticky notes, the pens. Can we get the keys and the cell phone separate? Because it looks like right there that they're together. I mean, I would love to just have them separated. But that's just me, and I have to be extra. I'm just extra like that. Really, like the coffee mugs, hopefully they come in different things. We saw various glasses. I like that we have the coffee mugs, the one coffee mug, and then we have the 3 cluster of coffee mugs. So that's what I mean. Like, can we have the keys separate from the phone, if you know what I mean? It looks like really, and then we have we have a loose hat. A loose hat. A hat is on the loose. So that's really cool. So we have the hat in the holder with the basketball, and then we have the hat separate, and then we have our water jug. So see how they separated? Like, they separated the water jug, they separated the mugs, they separated the hat. Can we get the keys and the phone separated? Can we get that? Can we do that? So the clutter pack is really, it's not as small of clutter as what like I was thinking, but it's big enough that it's not gonna make it messy, but just those little bitty details here and there. Like, you have a sports guy that loves hats. Okay, great. I have a hat I can put somewhere, or multiple hats with different color swatches and designs. Or, okay, I have a makeup artist, and, you know, she has another makeup mirror option, and we have the makeup and, you know, different things that we've gotten in the other packs. The glasses, I really went more towards my elders. And you remember that glass of teeth that we saw in the Sim Summit? Yeah, like put their, where's that? Where does that come in? And that's what I thought of, these glasses like next to their teeth, which I don't know. I've seen that in my grandparents' house, like their teeth and their glasses are right next to it. That's just a thing. Or on their nightstand. I don't know. It's just me. Had a nostalgia moment. It is what it is. The shoebox, it looks like that is one of the items we're going to be getting, and this was a different color, so we will have different color swatches. I love that for making a shoe store. Yes. That just gives me another shoe option to put in my retail store when I have a shoe store. And I just had a build idea, so thank you. I love it when that happens. All right, so next up, we're going to be taking a look at the Sims Pastel Pop Kit. Should I tell you? Should I tell you now or should I tell you later? I kind of want to tell you now, but I'll tell you in a little bit, so just hold on tight. So, our new kit is going to be the Pastel Pop Kit, and like I said, even coming from the name, pastel, pinks, mint greens, you know, very, very bubbly, I think very kawaii. So, the description and features is design a soft and playful bedroom that's perfect for daydreaming with the Sims 4 Pastel Pop Kit. Blend simple and psychedelic with quirky pastel prints, irregular shapes, vintage vibes. This collection is perfect for your Sims dorm, bedroom, or studio apartment. Now, going forward, when I first thought of the pastel kit, I honestly thought of Nifty Knitting because I felt like there were a lot of pastels in Nifty Knitting. I don't know if it was just me. So I wasn't really drawn to this kit at first. Well, I don't even know if I am. I don't know if I am drawn to it, honestly. But we'll take a dive into looking at the items and see what we have. But as of right now, like, I just feel like I'm like, pastels. We've had pastels and other things. And, like, honestly, like, when it said use them in your dorm room, bedroom, studio, apartment, I've never really used them in an apartment, but like a dorm room, teenage bedrooms, craft rooms, that's usually where I put my pastels at. I don't know why, that just, especially craft rooms, like even my own craft room, I would want pastels. And of course in a dorm room, I think of pastels and like little kids' rooms. So I'm like, I don't know how I feel about, you know, more pastels. It is what it is, but let's look at some of the items and what we have coming. So, kit features, avant basics. Decorating should be fun and carefree. Give your room a quirky side with irregular but simple shapes and dreamy pastel colors. This collection has hard chairs, mirrors, shaped like puddles, and even more ways to incorporate whimsy into everyday design. The Blast from the Past, create a contemporary space that draws inspiration from times gone by. The pattern bed sheets and psychedelic curved table legs in this kit are nostalgic for summertime in the 60s and 70s. If that's what they're going for, like I liked the I wasn't born in the 60s and 70s, but I had parents that were, and I always pulled towards like the prints and the colors. Like I get that, but maybe you should have went with like I don't know if pastel would have been like the pathway. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. We'll just take a look. Let's zoom on in to the official pictures for this kit. All right. So the first one we have here, it looks like it's probably maybe a teenager's room or a high schooler's room. I'm seeing what they mean with the prints now. Me personally, these three together in one room drive me insane. I don't like that whatsoever. I don't know what this is. This looks like one of my salt rock lamps. I don't remember having that. That has to be new. Or I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know what some items are. This looks like a candle. This is something we already have. These two look like candles, so those are cute. More clutter items. This desk, I like the ladder desk. I feel like that could be a plant holder too, so put plants on, and things like that. Like I said, I'm not crazy about this wall print, but definitely I can see it in like a child's room. There's really nothing in this setting that's really like oohing and awing me. This bed looks pretty nice. It looks like we have a new cork board, which we only have one. But still, it's a very cutesy, like, I don't know, I don't feel like we need any more cutesy stuff. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just not something that I do. Yeah, but here it is. If you love it, fantastic. The trash can is adorable. I feel like this could definitely be more of like more towards like a cutesy kids layout of stuff. So there's always that. All right, the next picture that we have, I kind of like this wallpaper in the blue. I don't know why, but I don't know. I feel like it looks better in the blue than it did in the other one. And so we're getting a closer look at those candles. Those candles are very psychedelic. Now, when they say psychedelic and this, like, I don't think of these colors and, like, I'm not feeling definitely the 70s, like, the flower, like, this flower there, yes. Some of the prints, I don't know. I don't think I'm really feeling this kit. And there that is again. Okay, this has changed colors. If that is, like I said, like the salt rock lamp that I have, I may get it just for that. That's awful. Just get it for one item. But I don't know, like the candles are cool. This table is cute. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I'm. It's not jumping at me like the other kit. I don't know how I feel about that. All right, let's take a look, a little bit dive deeper into the actual items of the kit. All right, so I figured I'll just go ahead and announce it now, if you did not know. Drum roll, please. This kit was actually curated together with a Simmer Plumbella. She is a well-known simmer, and you can see it right here that this kit was a collaboration with Plumbella, and we do have the official drop date, November 10th, for PC and consoles, and when we will be getting the kits. So, you heard it here. It was reported yesterday of the kits dropping, but it is now today that we are finding out the official date is November 10th, and the collaboration with Plumbella for the Pastel Pop Everyday Clutter. Mwaha, now you know. All right, so as we're looking closer into the items, I didn't even notice that we are getting a new, well, they had said a heart furniture, but I didn't see the chair in any of the pictures. I probably missed it. We're getting a heart chair. That's right there. That new bench, a new normal chair. I guess you would call it a normal chair. There's the desk that we were talking. I feel like this desk would be really cute just to hold plants on, more than put like a computer and a workstation on. The shelf is coming. There's the bed. Like, it is very, very cutesy. I don't understand why we have a cracker. It's a cracker rug. Okay. I don't know how I feel about that. All right, so this is the rock. I'm gonna call it the salt rock lamp because that's exactly, it looks like my pink salt rock lamp, which I would love to have that in one of my spellcasters shops to sell that. So I just want the lamp. Looks like we're getting a new cute computer. There's the trash can. Oh, I kind of want the trash can. I kind of want that. That would be nice to have. So these items, like, I love the shelf. The bench, the trash can, the salt rock lamp as we're gonna call it, but nothing is crazy for me right now. It's just bright. I'm a lover of color, of my yellows, my pinks, my blues, you know, something. But I feel like we've just had a lot of pastels before. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just how I build and how I decorate. And I'm like, ooh, I want this. And all I can find it is in pastels. I'm like, I don't want it in a pastel. I want it in this color, that color. Or I just don't build enough things that have that pastel feel. Like the mirror is kind of cool. It kind of looks like a ghost. I would put that in a haunted house. Like it kind of is shaped like a ghost, not really a puddle. Yeah, like I'm not getting a really 60s or 70s vibe. Maybe color choices, but maybe they can show us a little bit more. But I don't know if this is a kit that's going to like jump at me and I'm going to take it. So there you have it, the two new kits that are going to be coming out again November 10th on PC and consoles. And don't forget that Plumbella is the collaborator on the Pastel Pop kit. So that is something that we can look forward to, you know, to see her work and working with the Sims. You can read more about that on the simscommunity.info. I will link that down below as well. But yeah, let me know what you think of these kits. Are these kits something that you're excited to possibly have? Is it something you're excited to get? Are you going to be getting them? I personally want to get more of the everyday clutter. That one speaks more volumes to me. The pastel one, I'm not in a rush to try and get that unless I absolutely am like, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get the kit, or I have this issue where I just want to have everything to say I have it just because my OCD and I'm like, yes, I just give it to me. But like, I don't see myself running towards any of the items in the kit that I would want to personally have, but that's just me. But let me know down in the comments, what do you think? I will link everything down below, and don't forget the next live streams. Check that down below over on Twitch as well if you want to do that. And of course, don't forget to thumbs up, like, and subscribe, and hit that little bell so you don't miss any of our next videos coming up, and more Let's Plays, builds, and all things Sims, of course. So I appreciate you, and this is Luna, Galaxy out.